Hi there, I'm Ina, Speak Simply Malekish, and this is my channel. And I enjoy sharing with you about sex, relationships, intimacy, and spirituality, one bite at a time. And today I'm going to be talking about we are living in very interesting times. And I had a friend share with me, that's a good word to put to it, very interesting times. Did you ever think that so much could be going on and you're still working and you still are involved with lovers or ending relationships or beginning relationships, dealing with children, either homeschooling or back at school? It is so different than we have ever experienced it. So I would invite you to start looking at life from a place of choice. You can choose to consider what's going on as scary and threatening, or you can choose that it can be very exciting, and your soul chose to be born, whatever your age is, to be alive at this time on our planet. And the history books will be writing about it, and you got to actually live history and not just read about it. That's the attitude that I choose to have, because I've been given free will. We mammals have free will. We're one of the few mammals on the planet that, if any, we might be the only mammal on the planet, now that I'm saying it, that we actually have the ability to think and to ascertain what our reality is going to be, and we have free will. But that means we have to free think. It means we have to challenge. I started challenging what my parents taught me because I wondered, well, where did you learn it? And why are you saying that? And the first time that my young son, who's now 47 years old, when he said, "Why, Mom? Why do I have to do it that way?" And I was in the time of my life where I was evolving. I was doing a lot of spiritual study. And when he asked me why, I stopped and I thought about it. And it was like, well, that's what my mother said. That's what my mother did. And he just looked at me and I thought about it and I changed my mind. I said, you know what? You don't have to do that. It doesn't make any sense. So what we tend to do is we have this knee-jerk reaction. And we say, well, because. Well, be at cause. That's what because means. Be at cause and be at the center of your own circle. So this is a wonderful time when we are being challenged for us to seek a sense of internal freedom, internal peace, for us to look at our relationships and say, well, this is an interesting place we've gotten to. I have clients come to me, couples, and they are on the verge of divorce. One of the first things I'm asking, even on the phone, do you have any energy left to actually try to navigate this relationship and bring it back together and be at peace with each other, actually fall back in love with each other? Most of the times they have a little bit of energy. So my invitation is, be it a relationship, be it dealing with children, be it dealing with, if you have children who are getting involved with drugs and alcohol, if you yourself are, whatever the circumstances are, you have to always keep a certain amount of energy. And I call it survival energy, or I call it being a warrior, not a soldier. Soldiers are good. Warriors can heal as well as they can take life. Being a warrior means you never drain yourself of your energy. You always have a reserve. So I know inside myself when I'm starting to hit that, starting to pull from my reserve, and I will take a time out. I will reschedule something. I will go down and take a nap. I'll listen to a positive iPodcast. This is how we take care of ourselves, especially when times are challenging. So I've been talking about relationship challenges. We're in relationship with a planet and with every country in the world. And there's a lot of changes going on, which means there's a lot of stress. I'm inviting you to see the bigger picture and then let it go. Just let it go. Do what you can do to keep your home life and to keep yourself, to keep your relationships calm, at peace. Just say to people, we're living in interesting times. How are you choosing to live it? I'm choosing to live it to be more calm and more relaxed and trusting a higher source. I don't trust my brain. I don't trust your brain. I will pick and choose the more spiritual, intelligent people, and I might listen to a few or go to you to get some feedback. But my mentor a long time ago said that it's not about trusting people. To trust God 100% of the time, to trust yourself part of the time, and the rest of the time, have faith that people will be who they are. So sometimes they're going to be there for you. Sometimes they're going to have your back. And other times they're going to stab you in the back. I don't know how else to say it. They're going to disappoint you. There's going to be infidelity. It's going to be something that you're so disappointed. That's because you trusted that they were going to always be the same. We don't stay the same. We grow, we evolve. Sometimes we slide backwards. So it's very important. Trust your higher power 100% of the time. Trust yourself some of the time. So the higher power is all the time. Yourself is some of the time. And the more mature you get and the more evolved you get, you'll start trusting yourself more and more, because you're trusting the God voice that's inside of you, or the great spirits, or the mother, father, nature. You know that, I don't care what you call that source, but you'll start trusting that more and listening to that. You won't care what's going on around you. It won't matter, especially when it's creating, fighting, family war, and I use the word war for family as well as politically, or as well as, countries, because the first war is inside ourselves. It's with ourselves. And we need to end that internal war and to come to peace. And you'll know when you're at peace, because your life will start flowing. You'll start getting these really quiet little messages of what to do and how to go. And I invite you to explore that and discover it, because it makes life so much better. If you could live life any better, if you could be any more of anything, you would be. We're here to learn and grow. So I invite you to recognize you're doing the best you can, and you can make a choice to evolve and to do even better, and to become more spiritual, more evolved, more loving. And that doesn't mean that if a robber comes into your house, or if there's a negative event around you, I'm not asking you not to defend yourself. Of all people, I'm a shootist. I enjoy my guns. I enjoy my self-defense martial arts. I'm not afraid to kick ass, even though I'm 72. It's like, don't test me. I'll go there. I'll go on the mat with you. I'm not asking for that, to be the pacifist, except in the way that you choose to. If that's your choice, then do it with beauty and with strength, and know that you could defend yourself and you will never need to, because you're not a victim walking around. There's so many layers here. So what I'm inviting you to do at this point, if you're not happy, seek counsel, sit under the stars, talk to Great Spirit. There's no reason for us not to be happy, not to feel a sense of joy in our life, a sense of excitement, because we are living in very exciting times right now. Now, I'm going to ask a favor, because your participation in these podcasts is what helps me to be able to then serve and share with more people. So like me, leave a comment, subscribe, share it with other friends. And if you have any questions, you can contact me through the site you're looking at. I am actively working in my home. I do my marriage counseling. I do individual, couple, or I do remote if you're more comfortable with that, and we can FaceTime. Thank you so much. Be safe. Do not push right now. Let January, February, March, let the months go. Just stay calm, stay at peace, and we live in very interesting times. Blessings.